brought to you by CCT. Is business slow? Cash flow down? Hosting an upcoming event? We can help. Advertise with 284 Media and take your business or event to the next level by enhancing your present marketing and messaging strategies. Allow our team of experts to create a personalized ad that sets your business apart from all the rest. This could be your business or event. So, what are you waiting for? Contact our marketing team at 284media at cctbvi.com. Advertising with us works. Hello viewers and friends, welcome to 284 Media. In a day and age where so much is taking place, we are definitely in the graduation season here in the beautiful British Virgin Islands, and we have a new song from the man himself, King Jedi, titled Graduation, and we're going to talk all things graduation, not only the song, but COVID-19 and graduating amidst COVID-19, upcoming music, what this project took. It's a lot going on here with the King, but we have to stick and stay with us. It's an exciting interview. I'm Ron Grant, and you're watching 284 Media. All this and more after a word from our sponsors. King Jedi, welcome to 284 Media.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Graduation, it's something we've been hearing about a lot recently. Obviously, we are in the graduation season, but your newest project, your latest project to hit the shores of the BVI and by extension the world is titled The Graduation.
Yes.
Let's get into that. Tell me about the new song and your inspiration behind it.
Thanks for even having me.
Absolutely.
To even speak about this. It's been a minute since I put on that record. I found it fit to do this song. I think I got the inspiration probably like probably 2 years ago.
Okay.
So it was just like a sketch of what I wanted to say or things I wanted to speak about. So during this time, the difficulties of not being able to do the traditional graduations.
Right.
Within the team, we found it fit, to release this song because there was a preview of other songs recorded, but it just felt right for this song to be the first single to get out there, where individuals will be able to appreciate not only the fact that they're graduating, but then there's an actual anthem for them to use. And I anticipate this will be an anthem for many years to come.
I believe, to be honest with you, it already has become one in a sense locally.
Yeah, I'm trying to be as humble as possible in that respect, so I'll speak years down the line, but I think the song is just from great honesty, and there's a solid message within the song itself.
Okay.
Just allowing individuals to appreciate those moments, the hard times, going through colleges or even high school, there's a lot of sacrifice.
It's not easy
involved. It's not easy. There's a lot of sacrifice involved. But when you get to that pinnacle where you're actually receiving that diploma, it feels so remarkable. To know that all your hard work, all the sacrifices, all the skimmed meals you had to take, you had to eat.
All the ramen noodles.
Right, all the ramen noodles and all the tables you had to bust just to make an extra dollar on the side. All those things I addressed in song. So I just felt it compelled to just, put this out as an appreciation to the people. So this is my offering to my people. Man.
Well, thank you so much for sharing your gifts and talents with us. And as it pertains to the song, when we watch the video, we're going to get to that later in the interview, but you highlight a lot of young people,
Yes.
and I can see the burst of pride in each of the photos as they're posing, and not only that, with you and your own offspring.
Right.
Tell us about how you decided to incorporate so many different Virgin Islanders in the video, in that aspect.
I gave it up to the team.
Okay.
I have a group of individuals around me. It's probably just like 3 or 4 of us.
Okay.
Just myself, Brent, Chugu, and a couple others involved. So the idea came from when we finished recording the song and I made it known, okay, this was going to be the first single. We wanted to release the song as a package with a video, So Jugu gave the idea, and that's like there's a chemistry with us, and I listen and I appreciate every inch of input they give. So when he gave the idea, it sparked a plug inside of my brain.
Yes.
So what I did, I reached out to I reached out to a lot of people. Not everyone was able to give, but those who gave pictures and videos, I was highly appreciative of, because I know those are
Of
sentimental
course.
things. And
Personal.
I assured them, when you see the video, I hope you don't cry, but it will, give that emotional sense, to you. It will bring a sense of joy out in you also, you know. But I want it to be where it's highlighting other person's accolades. I didn't want it to be a video about me,
Got it.
because the song is not about me. You know what I'm saying?
Awesome. Well, you're no stranger to education yourself.
Yes.
You've taught. I speak to the graduates, whether it's primary, secondary, or tertiary graduates that are now, many of whom are coming back home as we speak. Having had your own experiences, what encouragement would you give to graduates now, particularly amidst COVID-19? There's a lot of uncertainty. Persons are not sure where their next job is going to be, or if they're going to be able to go back to school, if they have to do school online. It's a lot of uncertainty, a lot in the air. What would you say to graduates?
Ron, that's a tough question, but I'll be as honest as possible. There's a lot of uncertainty, but then there's opportunities within that uncertainty. Have a plan, a structured plan, whether it's a 5-year plan or 5 months. Structure yourself, structure a plan. Know the fact that you're not necessarily gonna be thrown into the occupation at which you studied
Correct.
right away, but bear in mind that's not your final destination. Many of us went out to college, we've obtained certifications, degrees, and so forth, but we're not in the employment at which we studied.
It's true.
We have the knowledge, we have the paperwork, but it's just certain situations forces your hand in, what I'm saying? So you have to be able to be multifaceted. You have to be able to, be willing to compromise your own ego, to obtain certain goals, and always stick. But in the back of your mind, stick within the path. Set your goals and work towards. I always like to tell people, I don't ever look at the no. I never look at no. All the things that I've been through, or everything that I'm going through, I never look at that present moment, because I always understand where I'm at now is not where I'm not. It's not where I'm going to be tomorrow. So stick within your parameters. Do as much research as possible. You know what I'm saying? Let's move forward.
Great advice from the man himself. You mentioned a little bit about your team, very small team, but very more
Effective.
There's a lot of quality in that.
Yes.
Tell me about some of the people that kind of played a role in it. I know it was, of course, mixed and mastered by Homegrown Studios.
Yes.
Tell me about any persons that may have had an influence in any way, whether it's on camera or off the camera or production.
Quite a few individuals. I'll go as far back as Alton Bertie. Another genius. I've been so privileged to be in the midst of individuals like Alton, being in studio with Kamal Georges, Darren Foy, Javon Reimer, but then, and there's a few more. I can't call all the names, but I've just been privileged to be in the presence of those individuals who have helped me craft my song, But over the years, being involved with Jugu, I think gave me as much confidence as I would say a rat would have going up against an elephant. You know what I'm saying? Jugu has given me all the confidence, because I'm comfortable in that space. I can create whatever type of music I feel like. He'll give his best input, but I'm very comfortable. So I'm as creative as possible. And then here comes Brent now,
Yeah.
a musical genius. And Brent is so much an open-minded, free spirit.
Yes.
You know, Brent has an amazing influence on me. You know, where I've kept my music clean. So I won't say he's forced me, but he has indirectly encouraged me to create
I get
deeper
that.
content.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Deeper content. I pay attention to the words I say in the music because, you know, I just want anyone to pick up my music and listen to it. The content is strong, but it's not vulgar. You know what I'm saying? It has to strike a message. Every song has to strike a message.
And it's not what you say, it's how you say
Right,
it.
it's how you say it. So I have to strike a message with the music, you know. So like the influence of the team, you know, Jugu has morphed my sound. He knows how my voice is supposed to sound in the music. And it's not any and every producer can do that or engineer can do that. You know, Brent is someone I can sit with and I could play a tune or I could whistle or I could sing something for him. And I'm like, look, this is how I want. This is how I want it to sound. Or I'll take the guitar and I just play a couple of chords and so forth. And he brings the music to life. You know, so I have a team. I have a team and we work well together. Like we share ideas and we all have an influence on each other in some way. So I mean,
no doubt, you have brought the lyrics to life in this new music video.
yes.
I want to get to the video, but before we do that, before we toss to the video, there's a lot been going on in our communities, not only locally, regionally, but particularly in the United States as it pertains to the male species and our kings. You were present and very vocal at the BVI Black Lives Matter event that was held at the Queen Elizabeth Park, the protest, which was subsequently followed by a very detailed ceremony that spanned different persons' experiences. And you two were very vocal.
Yes.
Overall, without getting into too much detail on that aspect, because you did share your story, what do you think we should be paying more attention to as it pertains to that conversation? And what encouragement, what would you say to locally? Because there are a lot of persons who feel as though it's not our place, we shouldn't be talking about it, doesn't have anything to do with us. What do you say to that?
I'm grateful for the fact that you opened that dialogue, because this is something that it's a conversation I usually have on the streets. So now being able to project it to a bigger audience is great. One of the biggest problems we have, and I'll say bluntly, is us. You know, I think sometimes we're always looking for someone else to put the blame on, but we seldom blame ourselves. We don't look into the fact that we too discriminate our own people. We too ethnic racism. A lot of ethnic racism are going on here. We have constitutional racism going on here, so and so forth. Governmental racism. You know, all those different things are happening, and it is us that are doing it to ourselves. So until we can understand the fact that we can agree to disagree on certain things, but still keep it respectful, we will never get change. Because change will only come when they see us unified. And I spoke with a young man the other day, and I told him, look, there is nothing more powerful or fearful in this world than an educated black man. There's nothing more powerful than that. He's feared. Because
highly sought too.
Highly. When you are able to use this, when you're able to use your mind versus a weapon, your mind is the strongest weapon on earth. Your mind and your tongue is the biggest machine gun. The both of them have to work hand in hand. So whatever you think, you should be able to say, but it has to make sense. It has to be of substance. It has to be something that will influence a generation to move forward. And that is something, I think we need to focus on here. We need to focus on some of the principles individuals like the late Noah Lloyd spoke about. You know what I'm saying? Creating industries for young men, morphing our young men, teaching our young men how to become self-sufficient. Or in our queens also.
Of course.
So like I said, the one of the biggest problems we have here right now is us. We we don't see, we usually speak about individuals here not getting opportunities, but we don't present the atmosphere or the environments for the opportunities. You know what I'm saying? We don't put ourselves in those, we don't put our people in those power positions. You know?
And it's oftentimes just not a conducive environment to foster dreams and beliefs.
It's not. You know, the funny thing is, my sister called me yesterday, and she was coming in on the very same video, and she said, you know, I'm so sorry that, you know, where you're at, which in what geographic location, you know, and that's one of the modes I'm trying to break.
Great.
That we can do it from here.
And that you have to be, there's a myth that you have to be in the United States, you have to be in Trinidad in order to make it happen.
I always tell people the United States is such a small fragment of the market. There's a greater market in Japan, China. There's a greater market out there in the UK. You know, why focus? We can't focus on the US only. Can't focus on the US only. We have to focus on the bigger market, the world.
I agree.
The world is your playing ground. You know, it's just we have yet to touch those markets. We have yet to break that ice.
And we haven't built the confidence to do so either.
No.
Because we're still there's still a huge mental block that it can't be done.
The support system also.
True.
We don't have that support system. You know, we always love to commend. We love to commend when it has already been done. You know, but you have to see it through. You have to see the process through. Identify ways to move your people forward. You know what I'm saying? So,
don't I know about that conversation?
Yes.
Any upcoming projects? Anything that we can expect in the near future?
I won't call names.
Okay.
You know, but if anyone has been following the trend, you've noticed from Homegrown Studio, we've been putting out music on a consistent basis.
Nice.
You know, Brent dropped his album Air Food, which y'all should get. Air Food is awesome. It's jazz. It's very good music. Jugu just dropped a project with an ensemble of artists who are one beat. You know, I just dropped my single, and you should be hearing some more music from me. It might come out within another week, another 2 weeks, a month. But just know everything from here going forward is an elevation.
Amazing.
You know,
well, first of all, here at 284 Media, we want to congratulate you on your newest piece of work and just doing a phenomenal job in being who you are, authentically so. Before we go, please toss to the video, officially launching it here on 284 Media for the very first time.
Yes.
Take it away.
Hey guys, this is my new single, Graduation. Also, it's also on TikTok. So you can go on TikTok, type in King Jedi Graduation, it comes up. Please create a video or anything. Let's just do our best to push this song out to the world. Graduation.
Check it out.
So, I'm going to graduate. We graduate.
Okay.
Graduate alumni. I'll just get alumni. What's
I
that?
is celebrating. When I was down on my knees, look how they celebrated. Jugu held me like his own, so I elevated. Brent got your boy prayed up, now I'm levitated. Hands high with a smile because you graduated. Throw your caps in the air because you graduated. Post pics with your friends because you graduated. We gon' party tonight. Go on about the bar because you graduated. Bust a Kanye dance because you graduated. Go on and testify because you graduated. We gon' party tonight. It's so damn hard to get a job when your name ain't good and gotta deal with your landlord. Got evicted like Mike and his dogs. Now your name's on the blogs, got you faded in the bar. I ain't lodging, but you gotta give your best up. Live and die with your chest up, even when you done messed up. Learn you gotta fess up, kneel and get blessed up. Shower and get dressed up, start your day at the best cup. 4 years at a community college, so you work part-time and pay community homage. Got that JanSport with you, textbook in your pencil. Break the bus table 5, then after hit them dishes. Got your degree, now they graduating. Awarded as cum laude, every day is a party. Got the job that you wanted. To all those who doubted, apologetic, but they could kiss you because you graduated. Hands high with a smile because you graduated. Throw your caps in the air because you graduated. Post pics with your friends because you graduated. We gon' party tonight. Go on about the bar because you graduated. Bust a Kanye dance because because you graduated. Go on and testify because you graduated. We gon'